Hello everyone. I'd like to share my quick thoughts on a pretty interesting and unique online game, MechWarrior Online. The game's strongest point is the unique experience it offers. Where else can you pilot a 100-ton mech and test your skills against other battle-hardened mech pilots? The team battles are well implemented. It's not just about accurate shooting, but also about surviving on the battlefield. Heavy armor does a decent job absorbing enemy fire, but no mech can last long under focused fire from the opposing team. To win, you need to keep track of enemy positions, maneuver smartly, and concentrate your fire on the most vulnerable parts of enemy mechs. Targeting systems work well. Components take damage, exposed ammo can explode, and a well-placed shot to the cockpit has every chance of killing the pilot outright. Another major plus is the huge variety of mechs. You've got slow, heavily armored giants bristling with heavy weapons, and fast, elusive machines whose survival depends entirely on speed and mobility. Each chassis comes with its own size, weapon hardpoint layout, unique quirks, and other characteristics. A key part of the gameplay is customizing your mech's loadout, swapping weapons, upgrading engines, installing extra equipment, adjusting armor distribution, and more. Each chassis has unique slots for certain weapon types and a maximum tonnage limit. Weapons, ammo, equipment, and armor all add weight. Weapons also generate heat, and managing that is crucial. In simple terms, your goal is to fit the deadliest weapons and the best cooling possible into your chassis' weight and slot limits, so you can keep firing longer before overheating. At the same time, you'll need a good enough engine to move quickly and enough armor to avoid getting blown apart after the first enemy salvo. Finding the most efficient setup is both engaging and highly addictive. The game also features progression with XP and massive talent trees for each mech. The developers have hit a sweet spot. Upgrades don't give an overwhelming advantage over unupgraded players, but they're still valuable enough that you won't want to ignore them. On top of that, the game is free to play. There is premium currency, but the developers occasionally give players opportunities to earn it even without spending money. During holidays and events, they hand out generous rewards, premium and regular credits, premium time with XP bonuses, and more. Another strong point is that the developers regularly release patches, adding new mechs and weapons. Of course, the game has its downsides, and some are pretty serious. First, the entry barrier is quite high. You really need to understand the game's mechanics, and that won't appeal to everyone. You can't just jump into a random match and expect good results right away. This is made worse by the clunky, confusing interface, which is a nightmare for newcomers. Another drawback is the outdated graphics. Sure, they make the game playable on older hardware, but visually it lags far behind modern titles. Although the game has a loyal and dedicated community with a stable player base, some modes just aren't popular. Quick matches are easy to get into, but modes like faction play suffer from low activity and long queue times. Heavy mechs in particular are expensive, requiring serious credit farming. Earning your first 10 million to buy one can take a while. Sure, you can use the free trial mechs, but their customization options are very limited, and their default weapon setups are often subpar. Winning and enjoying the game in these mechs is tough, especially for beginners. In conclusion, MechWarrior Online is not for everyone. The high entry barrier and dated visuals will turn some people away. But for those who learn its systems, it offers thrilling mech combat and the addictive hunt for the perfect loadout, something that can keep you hooked for hundreds of hours. If you've ever wanted to feel like a real mech pilot, welcome aboard. This game is like the good old T-800 Terminator we all know and love. A bit outdated, but still just as deadly and just as cool as ever. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Play good games, stay healthy, and may you have peaceful skies overhead.